What's up, my people? You're not tuned in to me TV. Now, we gonna bring you all the stories about the stories that we need to bring you stories about. You feel me? So, that's what we gonna do. Some stories might be good, some stories might be tragic, but hey man, that's how these stories go. I don't make it up. Now we getting into it. You feel me? So look man, bang the like button. Bang that subscribe button. You see them on the screen. Yeah, them right there. Hit the like and subscribe, man. Hit that right there. Now we about to get started with our story.
We begin tonight with new details in the tragic stabbing death of a Houston nursing student. Police say the 23-year-old British woman was killed by her roommate last weekend. It happened inside an apartment on Gopher Street. That's near Cullen and Yellowstone Boulevard on Houston's south side. Our Orko Manna joins us from the Harris County Jail tonight with the latest from investigators. Orko?
It's been 1 week since this deadly stabbing, and while Houston police are still investigating, homicide detectives tell me that this all stemmed from an argument between the suspect and the victim about their cats. I'm also told the British nursing student would have graduated this weekend. It's a quiet Saturday at this apartment on Goforth Street on Houston's south side, but just a week earlier on the afternoon of April 26th, Houston police say it was a bloody murder scene. HPD finding a 23-year-old woman in one of the units lying on the kitchen floor with multiple stab wounds. Homicide detectives identifying her as Elizabeth Odunsi. Police say she was from England but was in nursing school here in Houston, set to graduate this weekend. Detectives telling me Odunsi's roommate, 40-year-old Chester Grant, stabbed her to death after the two got into an argument a few days earlier about the cats that they both kept in the unit. The conflict reportedly snowballed and led to the violent encounter. I'm told the two were relatively new roommates for about 2 months. Detectives say Grant tried to take his own life, stabbing himself around 6 times, including in the side of the neck. After a few days in the hospital, Grant appeared in probable cause court Saturday morning, now charged with murder. Grant is being held here at the jail on a $500,000 bond. He's expected to be back in court on Monday. Meanwhile, Houston police are still looking for surveillance video and doing witness interviews as they continue their investigation. Reporting from downtown Houston, Orko Manna, KHOU 11 News.
Yo, you already know I'm back with another one on Me TV 1.0. And if you're new to the channel, man, I appreciate you. Hit that sub and show some love. And if you've been rocking with the channel, I appreciate you even more. Hit that like and share if you care. Drop down in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel. Well, today we have an unfortunate story coming out of Houston, Texas, involving Elizabeth Odunsi. Elizabeth Odunsi is originally from England by the way of African descendants, but she was studying nursing in Houston, Texas, and she was set to graduate 5 days after this happened. She was 23 years old and had been studying nursing since she was 17 years old. And she was very happy to be finished with everything. And it just so happened she was living alone at the time, until she decided to get a roommate 5 weeks prior. Yes, so this person had only been living with them less than 2 months. And this is what you have to understand about red flags. Pay attention to everything, because you are a young lady, right? You're very small in stature, and this guy looks like he's very big in stature. So right there, that poses a threat. Just walking around the house or just being in the house as it is. This guy is 2 times your size, physically intimidating, and this is the guy you choose to live with you. Most American women would have never took his application, because I don't know if I explained it. I'm sorry if I didn't explain it. She was renting out a room. And he was the one that was renting the room. But just because somebody sign up or pay the money, that doesn't mean you should approve them. That doesn't mean you should tell them yes. And you got to be very careful our country, America, is an evil, wicked, tormented type of society. So these things are going to happen no matter how good the person is, no matter how wholesome their story is. These things just happen, and that's just what it is. But the dispute was said to be started and allegedly over some cats. Now, I don't think it was over some cats. I think it was probably about her cat, her vagina. He probably wanted some of it, and she didn't want to give it to him. He probably made some awkward advances, and she never took them in. So, what you think a 40-year-old won't stay with a 23-year-old woman for? Yeah, he was just plotting and waiting for his attack. That's all he was doing. And this is what she should have realized, and this is what she should have understood. I don't understand why a 40-year-old man, no kids, no nothing, why you renting out a room? So that showed me something in your life ain't going right. Something already messed up. So therefore, I would keep people like this very, very far away. So just to give you the whole story, right? They say it started off about some cats. And then it led to her getting stabbed. And as you see on this picture, he was stabbed as well. But he stabbed himself trying to create an alibi. So he stabbed himself in the neck from one side to the other and a couple more times. Well, Elizabeth Odunsi was found in the living room because somebody called for a wellness check due to the fact that she wasn't answering her phone, and she's an influencer, so she usually posts every day. And also, like I said, she was getting ready to graduate, so she still had a couple more days of school. She probably had her friends around or whatnot like that. But overall, this definitely is a crazy situation. Women, young ladies, y'all better pay attention to who y'all have around y'all. And it's not, and I hear a lot of women say, oh, that's why I'm single now. Look here, baby. That's not why you're single. You're single because you got your own set of issues, your own set of character flaws, your own set of personality flaws. So these stories are not the reason why y'all be single. Y'all be single due to your own ways, but y'all definitely need to be aware, because I definitely don't want to see many more people fall victim to this. But this is Me TV 1.0, and I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the views. Drop down in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel. And you already know I'm going to be back with another one on Me TV 1.0. You heard?